All right, welcome everybody. I'm going to be doing a follow-on video to my Matchmaker video that I'd done previously, where we'd shown kind of the early version of it. We've now made quite a bit of enhancements to it. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, yep, screen shared, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and list an item for sale here. Let me actually cancel that. So to list an item, what you need to do is you need to actually, I already moved that item, so that's not going to work, but yeah, perfect. That's fine. So you need the fingerprint from your asset. So in Eternal, it's listed right here. And if you just click on that, it copies it to your clipboard. In NAMI, the same thing will be underneath the asset. If you click here, that gives you the asset information. So we're going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to make a listing for this item. So we're going to go /matchmaker. And we're going to create a new listing. It's currently checking my wallet to see what items I actually have in my wallet. It's actually all of my wallets that are registered to the Morpheum. Yeah, so it's going to find all the assets I have. Obviously, won't let me list something I don't have. That's why I didn't want to list that other item I had on my screen, because it's already been moved. I'm going to go ahead and add an item. And then that asset tag, you're going to place it here. You're going to put the quantity. If it's an NFT, it's obviously a quantity of 1. If this was a fungible token, you could do as many as you want. So I'm going to go ahead and submit. It is going to check the asset tag, find the policy ID, find the name. So that's what it pulled for the metadata of the asset. If I wanted to now add more items, I could. If I wanted to add ADA, I could do that as well. I'm just going to list this item. So I'm going to go ahead and click finish. And then what do I want in exchange for that? So I'm going to say 50 ADA. And this is just, something that's going to be listed with the item. It doesn't necessarily mean somebody has to pay 50 ADA. It's just, this is what I would like for this item. So I'm going to submit that, and basically says I'm going to be listing this item, and I'm looking for 50 ADA. And I'm going to go ahead and place that listing. And there we go. It went and pulled the image for this item. It would have posted this anywhere where this matchmaker exists. It should also have posted it to our Twitter. Every now and then it doesn't quite make it, just because Twitter's API is not the best. But let's see if it made it there. There it is. So there's the listing. So this item for 50 ADA. So perfect. That's exactly what we want. So a new buyer comes along. I'm going to go ahead and open up my alt account now. They see that listing having popped up here. Let's see. Yeah. So they just saw this listing and said, yeah, I'd like to buy that. So they go Matchmaker. And this is listing number 62. That's important. And so they're going to buy negotiate, and they're going to make an offer on item number 62, or listing number 62. Okay. So it's now checking this one's wallet. It doesn't want me to make an offer that I, can't actually make. So I'm going to go ahead and add ADA to this, because I'm willing to pay ADA. I'm just going to say, I'm going to pick a different amount. I'm going to say, I'll give you 10 ADA for that. And okay, you're buying this. You're currently offering 10 ADA. What would you like to do? I'm going to go ahead and finish, because that's good. And when would you like to do this exchange? I'm going to do it in the next 15 minutes. And go ahead and accept the terms. Yes. Now what you'll notice is the person who made the listing just got an alert saying, hey, you've received a new offer. They're offering you 10 ADA. The offer ID is number 65. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in, and I would like to accept that. So Matchmaker and buy negotiate. And I'm going to go ahead and accept the offer. So offer number 65. And it's accepting it. So it just alerted the person who made that offer, hey, you have received, or your offer was accepted. Get ready to make this exchange. Now, all it takes is maybe a minute. The back-end system is now figuring out which wallets are needed and, building the first parts of the transaction. So there we go. Each person just got their own custom link. You'll notice that it also gives you a safety phrase. That's important. That lets you know that you are protected. So if we look over here at this one got a different safety phrase. We could check the phrase by going back to the system. I'll show you that in a second. But let me go ahead and get onto the page, and let's get this transaction going here. So let me copy the link, and I'm going to use my NAMI wallet for this. Okay, so both sides are going to connect. and it's going to pop up and prompt them to sign a message. All this is doing is showing that you are the owner of this wallet. You're not making a transaction yet at this point. So all you're doing is signing the data, and you can see that's the data you're signing. I'm going to get the same thing on the Eternal side. So let me go ahead and put in my password to prove that I'm the owner of this wallet. And the same thing in Eternal. Obviously, you'd only be working with one wallet, but this is to show you an example within both types. And now you'll notice that it just went to transaction builder queued. Once you're both signed in, we now have the live, we're going to look at the live contents of both wallets and basically build a transaction around what was the intended, swap. And, it takes a second for it to pop up, but there we go. They're both live now. We can sign them. So basically 10 ADA plus the fee for using the matchmaker. And this side's going to receive the ADA, lose the asset. Sign. This side's going to gain the asset and lose the ADA. Sign. Before I click submit, you'll notice that over here it says seller signature successful. Let me go ahead and now it's waiting for the buyer. Confirm. Buyer signature successful, and voila, transaction's complete. We'll get the same message over here if we wait a second. And there we go. And now, if we look at these two wallets, it takes a second. Obviously, it was just submitted to the blockchain, so obviously we have to wait the amount of time it'll take just for Cardano to process the transaction. Let's see. And yes. Asset went out, ADA came in, and there you go. Assets in, ADA out. That's it. That's the matchmaker. I mentioned the safety phrase. So if you wanted to confirm that this came from the bot, and that is definitely your passphrase. So in this case, it's Urban Daffodil Spider. You go back to the matchmaker, and /safe phrase, and you can either change your safe phrase or, what is my safe phrase? So let me do what is my safe phrase? And it is Urban Daffodil Spider. Now, if you're afraid that maybe your safe phrase was compromised, you can just change your passphrase. You can't pick it. It's going to be a new random word, but let me go ahead and do that. And I need to fix that. But anyways, you'll get a new word, and that will be the word you see the next time you see a link come in for you. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the demo, and I hope you guys enjoyed the system. Please leave any feedback. Obviously, we want to make this system as useful as possible to people. So we take in all feedback and act on it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it.